Hey, we're back again, just reading through this, and I've been doing it in a terrible sort of Gen voice. Just kind of naturally falling into that. If it's terribly annoying, just try to drown it out or skip ahead. Anyway, the search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about these books. It seems that with... The heck is that? Something. It seems that with... What is that? Sorry about that. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge. Not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, a complete moron, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Denis. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps the village... Then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers' Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her! Late last night I received word that Catherine was in the village, attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight all but constant impulse. Okay, it's breaking down here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance, only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar, and I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her, and that is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? Blech, I messed that up there. How will he do it? Sorry. It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Denis. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life, my people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Kata. You were the only true kindness I've ever known, watching you flicker there in the image. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant, and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages! I would be well advised to leave them in the Fifth Age and begin again. A clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Denis, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. Rebel scum. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart after all these years? Is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Fire at will. That is it. Ha. So, then there's this little bauble. We've got to write that down, actually. That little code right there. Let's see here. Let's play it again. Okay, we got to write it down here. One bell. Two. Wait, what is that? One bell, two snaps. Oh, one bell, three snaps. Then what else? I think that's it. One bell, three snaps, one bell. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's go ahead and move forward with the information that we've got. Alright, now we get to an exciting bit. Oh boy. Are you ready for this? Me too. I'm ready too. You just have to let it warm up here for a second. We're almost good. Okay, we're good. Okay. Just check this place out. Isn't that something? Oh, so beautiful. Just looking around. So that we can say we have. Alright, now that little code that we wrote down. This is where it becomes important. Let's learn the sounds first. Ah. Okay, so we do this. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. We're real good.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Listen. I love you, okay?
You did it.
We did it.
We're all free.
You're free.
You captured Gen.
You did. Well, I helped.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to save Latris.
Okay.
I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me.
I'll wait for you.
Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
I love you. Oh, she's so beautiful. Ah. Heartbreaking. Well, anyway, that's the end of that. We're gonna move on from here and close up a great mystery and delve into the secrets of the universe. And, in the meantime, stay tuned. I don't know. I think there's only going to be about one more video. Oh, just really fast. We can't go back up because she split the wires, and I'm not an electrician, so I don't know how to hook them back up again. Otherwise, we'd go up and just kind of look through her stuff. But anyway, that's it. So I'll catch you in the next video. Hope to see you there. Follow along. Alright, bye-bye.